then you go to base, then startup mode. Startup mode, you input the base coordinates. Go to input base coordinates, then click on the input base coordinates. Since we don't have these coordinates, we want to use the averaged coordinate. So you click this icon for the location, this icon, then it will give us the coordinate. Once you have this position, you can write it somewhere because it doesn't save automatically. The northing, the eastings, and the elevations. So we write these coordinates here: 95, 40, 261.751, 5488, 12.398, then 400, the height, it's 154 meters. Then you go back, the easting, it's 5488, 1212, sorry, I'm sorry for that. Then you say okay, you stop first, check your coordinates, then you say if the coordinates are wrong, it cannot transmit the data, okay, the signal, it cannot transmit. So make sure that your coordinates are okay, and the coordinate system also make sure it's the right one. Then you just say okay, then you save and apply. Once it connects, you'll hear a sound. Then you'll see another light, blinking, showing you that the base is transmitting the signal. If you only see the satellite light, blinking, without the second light, this one that looks like a booster transmitting, you should just know that there is something wrong somewhere, okay? So it will not fix, it will just be single. Once you're through with the base, you go to communication, then you stop the communication between the data collector and the base. Then check the serial number for the rover, then you click it. Like for mine, it is just look for the three last digits for the serial number. For mine is 512. Click it and then connect. Bluetooth connected. Once you've connected, it's already in a fixed mode. You can see up here, it's already in a fixed mode. So that means the configurations for the rover were rhyming with the base. But if you want to check, there are some incidents where the base and the rover are not connecting. So you can come to the rover and you check. You check the data link. It will be internal radio. There are a lot of devices here, data links. We have none. Device internet. This device internet, it is when you are using the coast network. External radio is mostly for the base. Then the phone internet, when you are connected your device with the internet. The internal radio is for the base, for the rover. It has the internal radio. So the link between the base and the rover, it's using the internal radio. Okay, so you click on the internal radio, then the channel. I told you the channel for the base and rover should be the same. the frequency should be the same for the base and rover, then the protocol should be the same. Then you just save and apply. The rover is usually, it doesn't have a lot of setups and configurations. So once you are through with that, you can just come to survey, then you go to point survey. Okay, then it will tell you that with the initial measurement, you must ensure that the antenna parameters are correct. So you should check the height of your antenna. The antenna means this pole. So let's put 1.8. Then you lock it. Then you can modify from here the antenna height. You modify 1.8. Then just say okay. Then okay. So we have already set up the base and the rover, so we can start working. This setup is for the average position because we don't have a beacon here or a benchmark. We just average the position for the base. So that position will be the one that the base will use to correct the position for the rover as we'll be moving from point to point. So when you want to do maybe a topo survey, we can start picking our details. Maybe like here, we can move this. This one is movable. This one is movable. Then when you want to pick maybe a point, okay, if you want to pick a point, you just click on this. When you click this one, it gives you the name and the code. So the code, maybe it's a pavement, you can decide to put a code for the pavement. Maybe it's 2, maybe it's 1 or 2. Okay, and then you say okay. So you'll know that the code for the pavement it's 1. So go to the next point, maybe here. Okay, maybe you want to pick a house. You can just come here, then you click, then you say maybe code for the house. Maybe it's H, maybe H. Okay, then maybe if you want to pick a spot height, maybe a spot height, you can just click here, then you say this is SH, then okay. Right, then the advantage of this software is that it has auto correction of the anchor. So even if it is landed, it corrects the slanting. So maybe we go back. Maybe if you want to stake out the point, maybe you have a coordinate that you want to stake out. So you just go to point stake out. You see it, click it. Then maybe you want to stake out point number 1. You just click on it, then you say okay. So from the screen, it is telling us that we go forward 0.6 meters, then left 0.475. So if you move on your left, then it's saying that you go to the right, then you ensure that the bubble is at the center. So go to the right, hear that sound, just know that you're in that position. Okay. Okay, so that is taking up the point. Okay, so you can go back to the point survey, and this blue one, you see this blue one, this one, tilt, this one is for the tilt. So if you want to retrieve the coordinates, you can click here, this one here, then you can see your coordinates. Okay. Then the advantage of this software also, you can add the maps, but you need to connect with the internet so that you can see the maps, the real-time maps. Okay. So once you are through with the data collection, maybe you're staking out, you can just exit, you go back, then you just go back again. If you want to power off the device, just click this, mark on that, then say okay. So thank you for watching. Subscribe into my channel, and if you have any question concerning other softwares or other machines, I'm here to help you. Okay, next time we are going to learn about how to set up the base using the non-coordinate, then we do the local transformation.